once again to Mearachd, episode 42.
Brought to you
Answer.
by Falcon and the Winter Soldier Minifigs.
Because you helped prompt him, I missed my Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy reference. Thank you.
Such hardship.
Episode 42 brought to you by Douglas Adams.
Yes. But I guess this episode is not the answer to life, the universe, and everything, because it's been a long time, and I hardly remember anything about life, the universe, or anything. Perhaps the recap coordinator can fill us in on these things.
So last time, Kent had died the session before, and we had put the necklace on him that basically brings one of his alternate selves into that body and revives him. And so last time we opened with this new person waking up, and there's a lot of confusion. He seems to be like not getting like certain references, and he talks about strange things. His name is Gort, and so Brianna contacted Candor and Candor told her that this person was probably from Koshrin. They are ruled by a computer / god. They worship this computer like a god. Magic is taboo, and he said that we outrank him, so he should do what we say. So we decided to, just kind of roll with it, take him with us. That was the whole point of putting the necklace on, is we wouldn't be down a person. So we approached the building. The phantom armors didn't attack us until Nikolai touched the door, and then they started attacking him. We were able to kill the armors. We go inside. We decide that we're going to head for the cleric wing first for supplies. We kill some zombies, and we also encountered a skeletal creature with some entrails coming out of its stomach and into its mouth, called a morgue. And we learned that if it took one of us down, it would turn us into a hasted zombie. But we did manage to kill it, and nobody became a zombie. We were able to make it to the cleric's wing. We went inside, but everything that was of value was locked behind a vault. So we had to spend a couple of hours getting into this vault. We found potions, wands, scroll, and a truth faith vestment. The vestment is red, and red is not a good color for Gort. Erasmus put it on, and Gort freaked out because basically to him Erasmus was dressing below his station. And so he tries to attack Erasmus. Nikolai picked him up to try and prevent the fight, so instead he attacked Nikolai. Basically, the party had to fight Gort. Nikolai used his hidden diplomacy skill to rewrite Gort's memory to where he thinks the computer is telling him to stop attacking us, and that he's breaking the simulation. And that's the other thing, is Gort thinks all of this is like a simulation. And so Gort, as we ended last time, Gort surrendered, saying, "All hail the computer."
Yeah. So you all remain there in the cleric's room, the cleric's classroom. There is a bit of a silence that kind of fills the area as people kind of get back to themselves. There's still a lot to be done, though. There's a reason you all are here. And places you have to go.
Well, so Brianna looks around and says, maybe we should rest in here.
Well, we definitely need to rest somewhere.
Yes. Well,
I'm of agreement.
I know that we're low on resources, so I think that this might be our best option, is to rest in here.
Is there anything we can do to, like, secure it? Lock it up? I don't know that anybody really has spell points left, but...
Yeah, I don't have any spell points.
Don't we have something with alarm? Don't we have a scroll or something?
Oh, we might have a wand of alarm or a scroll. Let me see. It's not
Thank
on
you,
my
John.
character sheet, but I'm not sure about. I guess everyone should look.
Do
and
hope
see
my
if
dice
they-
are hot.
I'm looking at my character sheet right now.
Yeah, I'm checking too.
Jeg står for dit CE.
I think I might be the one that has it.
But did you eat it?
We did get a
No,
scroll.
yes, I
of
could
a-
eat it. Yes, that's
We did
true.
get a scroll of alarm from the loot we got back whenever we killed the sister gamins.
I have a wand of alarm with 45 charges on it. We also have a scroll of alarm, which is, I believe, for me to eat.
I love this NPC redemption.
So,
Gort walks over to the door and away from all of you as you talk about this.
I guess you find it alarming.
It tickles me more than it should.
Thank you.
It does.
So you all want to try to rest here?
What time
Yes.
of day is
Yeah,
it
because
now?
we're suffering bad.
It's like late afternoon. You guys arrived in kind of the early afternoon. It's been quite a while. I'm just trying to find something I need here that is missing from me.
Sure,
From the notes.
Could we use that thing that we used to hide our campsite to hide ourselves in this room?
Well, what is it based on?
I believe
Max had an answer.
it's based on treats. I think
Buddy.
Constog had the item.
Don't.
I'm trying to find my random encounter, which is my random encounter table, which is
I don't think there are any random encounters. That's why it's
that
not coming
you.
up.
I know you would love for that to be the case, but
But the random encounters are how we get XP, so
yeah,
Or
and you guys
die.
are totally gonna be able to level up here, right?
I feel safe.
I don't think you do.
You don't have it, Constog? Was it Erasmus that was carrying it? Somebody was carrying the
I'm hoping
item.
nobody's carrying it, so you guys like left the campsite behind somewhere.
Wait, it was called campsite, was that it?
I'm not gonna say what it was called.
I think you just told us.
That's actually not what it was called, but it wasn't just called campsite.
Yeah, one campsite of screen. I have it.
There you go.
I knew somebody did.
When assembled correctly, campsite creates screen effect, filling 60-foot radius in three-dimensional space. I have that, so we can use that. So good memory, Jess.
Yeah. What does screen do?
What I just said.
You just
Screen
said.
effect.
Let's
Screen to screen. I don't know. Let me Google
let's
it.
have people look up the spell
I'm
ability
looking
while
it
I'm
up.
trying to find this chart that is like for some reason
This-
invisible to me, and it's
this-
going to drive me insane. There it is.
Let's see. This spell creates a powerful protection from scrying and observation. When casting the spell, you dictate what will and will not be observed in the spell's area. The illusion created must be stated in general terms. Once the conditions are set, they cannot be changed. Attempts to scry the area automatically detect the image stated by you with no save allowed. Sight and sound are appropriate to the illusion created. Direct observation may allow a save as per normal illusion. If there is cause to disbelieve what is seen, even entering the area does not cancel the illusion or necessarily allow a save, assuming that hidden beings take care to stay out of the way of those affected by the illusion.
So, what do you want to do with this?
Use it to screen ourselves.
How?
Or is the issue you mean with Kent or what?
No, the
Or,
question
or-
is, it says, It creates powerful. When casting the spell, you dictate what will and will not be observed in the spell's area. So I want to know what you want to be visible and what you don't want to be visible, because that makes a difference.
I would definitely say none of us be visible.
Okay.
And that includes, I guess, Khatri as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess none of our our possessions visible as well.
Okay. Now, what are you classifying as your possessions?
So, like, our sleeping bags, gear, the things that we have on us.
Your person? Okay.
Yes.
I'm guessing the cart is too big to...
The cart's not in the building, so...
Yeah, we're
won't
staying
be an
in the building, so it's...
Okay. Otherwise, the room will be as it looks now?
Yes, that would
I
be...
guess all of our loot, too, included in that.
Right, that was included.
And is anybody like really hurt? Like I only have about 14 hit points, so I kind of need some healing. And we just got some healing stuff, so I was gonna suggest maybe we heal up a little bit before we bunk down.
I think that is a good idea.
I believe I am out of healing, so it is whatever spells people have and whatever potions people have.
We have 20 potions of Cure Light Wounds, 10 of Cure Moderate, 5 of Cure Serious, and then 2 full wands of Cure Light Wounds, and 2 scrolls of Heal. So, I'm thinking maybe like I'll take a Cure Moderate potion and maybe a couple of Cure Lights, hopefully to get me back up.
Go for it.
Alright.
Okay.
What do I roll for the...
Cure Moderate is 2d8 plus 3. Cure Light is 1d8 plus 1.
Okay.
All right.
I'll do one more and see. That...
Sure.
Does anyone else need potions?
I think we're all in pretty bad shape, if I remember. I'm at 19.
Alright, well, do you want to do a Cure Moderate, maybe a couple of Cure Moderates or something?
I will try a Cure Moderate first, so that's 2d8.
Nope, that's d28.
Oh, damn. I was like, oh, I did good.
It's 2d8 plus 3.
Plus 3.
Still did good.
The stag drank a potion.
Yeah, you can feed the stag a potion.
Who doesn't?
And then
Who
what do
doesn't
I
what?
roll for Cure Light? A
1d8 plus 1.
Okay, now I'm good. I'm only like 4 down.
Were you saying who doesn't, Charles?
I was gonna say, so what I meant to say is, who is at less than half hit points?
That would be me, but he's too agitated with all of you to acknowledge you at the moment.
I am also below half.
Yeah, I'm a little less than half hit points.
I think we should use it just to be safe.
Yeah.
So I would say people should get healed up. Well, those of us who are willing to do so.
Not knowing any better, I'm going to have one of my red drinks.
Okay.
What are your red drinks?
He's got potions of Cure Lights, and he assumes they're red drink.
Oh, excellent.
That's 1d8, right?
1d8 plus 1.
Slash R.
Yep, slash R space 1d8 plus 1.
1d8 plus 1.
Nice. Max heal. A lot of good healing there for you guys. Disappointing for me. Hard to kill you if you're at higher hit points.
So can I take a cure mod?
Yeah, go for it.
Which one of you just starts guzzling down all of them? I want all the potions.
I like to add that once again, I did not buy potions, but only bought bombs. So
They still work the same. You can just rub them on.
I'm rubbing them all over myself.
But there are the potions that were in the
these are-
cleric's thing.
These are the potions we found in the cleric's thing. I would
Okay,
suggest...
yeah, let's use those before I break in my bombs.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give a cure moderate to the stag if that's okay.
Okay.
that's fine. Go for it.
How many cure moderates were there?
Well, now we're down to 6.
All right, I'd like to do a cure moderate on myself.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah. Slash R space 2d8 plus 3.
And there's other, like, cure lights as well, too, if that doesn't fill your tank.
Okay, so that
Gotta be careful saying fill your tank. Someone's gonna think you're an ad for a gas station and be annoyed. But I guess more so with the empty your tank one.
Yep.
use a cure light on coffee.
Okay.
and then I'm gonna take 1 cure light.
Okay.
Yeah, that puts me at 31 out of 34.
Okay.
And then I just put myself at 231 hit points.
Oh, that's why the hit points are... I was like, why are the hit points for Gort not adjusting? But I don't have the correct player listed here.
Look at you, Steve. Five spell points left. 0 arcane points. I hope you're happy with yourself.
I am happy.
I hope you're happy.
I'll be happy when you guys are at,
We're
like,
dead.
0 of lots of things.
There was something else I was going to suggest.
If you're
Oh.
not lying, I'm not doing good enough. And by lying, I mean bleeding.
Do we want to distribute these potions? I mean, I just put them on my character sheet so we had record of them. But there's 15 cure lights now, 5 cure
I
moderate.
get half scale.
What was that?
You can half scale.
I get half scale. It was a joke. That didn't work.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering if we wanted. The thing is it's kind of hard to use these in combat because of the attack of opportunity. But you know, if you really, really need it, then you know. So, do you guys want to like hold on to some? There's also a wand, Erasmus, of cure light, if you want that as well.
Yeah, I mean, I could really eat that shit and gain a lot of skill points. I mean, spell points.
Don't eat the wand.
I'd be happy to take. Do you want to just put what's in the chat or what we have in the chat, and then
Yeah,
we can pull from there?
yeah. So
I am carrying. I know we have trousers. I have currently. I'm checking to see what magic items I'm carrying. I have, besides my tasty scrolls, I have a wand of jump, wand of shield, wand of alarm, the medic magic rod, concussive. Oh, that's mine. And 2 vials of holy water, which I thought we were gonna use for here.
that's what we have. That's what we found in the vault.
Mhm.
That I just put on my character sheet, so we had that on our records. So that's what we have left.
People want. I feel like it's hardest for me to use it in combat because I'm usually in melee, so
True.
I can hold stuff because I can carry it, but it might be more useful for other people to
Well, what if you took like
The cure serious.
yeah, I was gonna say, what if you took a couple of potions of Cure Serious, because it's one of those like if you absolutely have to have it, then you know.
Yeah, I'll take two of the 5 potions of cure serious ones.
All right. I also think we should get.
Let's oh, go ahead.
We should have Constog hold on to the scrolls of heal, because she's the only one that actually can cast that eventually. She's not the level for it right now, but if anyone can cast it, it's her. So.
Okay.
Take it.
Alright. And sorry, what were you saying, Erasmus?
Oh, I was basically going to suggest the exact same thing. So.
Oh, cool. Okay. And did you want one of the Cure Light wands so that, you know, if you need to cure light, you can cure light?
All right, so just
Who was
to
that
divvy up
question
the-
targeted at? Sorry, I think that was.
where the healing.
I
is
was asking
outside.
Erasmus
Oh.
if he wanted a Cure Light wand.
I will take the Cure Light wand. Let's give the scrolls to. I just want to make sure we're all on the same page as with what healing. The scrolls are in the possession of Constag,
Mhm.
and then Nikolai has a wand of Cure Moderate, or is it 2 potions of Cure Moderate?
But it's potions of cure serious is what Nikolai was going to end up
Potions
with.
of Cure Serious.
Yep.
Yep.
That's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
Okay. And then our
So-
friend had some red drink.
I'm not too keen on splitting it with him right now anyway, since, you know, he attacked the party. He seems to kind of want to be by himself, so I was not planning on,
Like magic.
yeah. But I figured if you had a wand, Erasmus, or if Constog wants the wand, either one, if one of you two wants, I just figured that way we have the healing kind of spread around.
Well, so this is another wand because I have the Cure Light wand.
Yeah, we found 2 fully charged Cure Light wands, so this would be a second wand.
Constag, do you want the other Cure Light wand?
I could take it.
Okay.
I'd be using less spell points. I'd be able to use less spell points than I conserve those.
Alright,
Yeah.
then by all means take it. I'll take it off my character sheet. I was going to hang on to the other one just because I typically also try to work in healing when I can. So
Well,
we
we
now
all
have...
have healing, but I would feel better if everybody had a wand.
Right. So we all have... So now what's left is we have 15 potions of Cure Light, 5 potions of Cure Moderate, and 3 potions of Cure Serious.
So so I know we're belaboring this, but we all know it's important. So Nikolai has 3 potions of Cure Serious.
2 potions.
Constag has some scrolls of Cure Light and a wand of Cure Light, correct?
Constog has 2 scrolls of heal and a wand of Cure Light Wounds.
Gee whiz, Charles. Okay. All right, and then what are you carrying, Brianna?
So what I have right now is basically all we found in the vault. So I have 15 potions of Cure Light, 5 potions of Cure Moderate, and 3 potions of Cure Serious. And then I have a wand of Cure Light as well that I'm holding on to.
Feel
Okay,
it could
and
be
I'm
good
carrying
for you
and I'm carrying a wand of Cure Light.
I feel like
Okay.
it would be good for Erasmus and Constag to take a bit more from you, just so that we have multiple people who could use it.
Well, and I was thinking too, since as you pointed out, we're usually, you know, not in the front lines, we could easily drink a potion if we needed to. So,
Mhm.
So I could give Constog and Erasmus each 5 potions of Cure Light, and then that would split them evenly between the 3 of us.
Okay, I think that's a good idea.
Okay. And then,
Especially since you all can take damage on my behalf. It's great, because then you can just heal back
Now,
up.
what you want me to do with those potions? Because technically I can consume potions and only get magical charges from them.
Well, I was thinking like if you're in a spot and you need healing, you know, you can chug a potion kind of deal.
I think Charles is just being facetious there.
Oh, okay, okay.
I think he's trying to imply that he just wants to really badly use this ability to eat magical items.
Thanks for translating, Stephen.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Thank you for someone knowing where I was going.
Yeah.
For Constog and Erasmus, let's do. Each of us will have 5 potions of Cure Light.
Okay.
Constog and Erasmus, I'll give each of you 2 potions of Cure Mod. And then we'll each have 1 potion of Cure Serious.
So 5 potions of Cure Light.
Yes.
2 potions of what?
Cure Moderate Wounds.
And then I have a wand of Cure Light.
And also you'll have 1 potion of Cure Serious.
I had 2 potions of Cure Light on me already. So can
That's
I
okay.
just like drink them right now so I can get more healed?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're for whatever you want to do with them.
Well, I had 2 from prior, so I thought getting healed up right now might be helpful.
Yeah, actually, I think I will also take 1 more potion of Cure Light, just because that way I'll be healed up to full when I sleep.
Wow, I'm so healed now.
The most healed.
The most healed I've ever been in my life.
Doing the most healed.
So did you get all of that, Erasmus? Just making sure.
I marked myself, in addition to having the 2 Cure Light bombs, I have 5 potions of Cure Light, 2 potions of Cure Moderate, 1 wand of Cure Light, a potion of Cure Serious.
Good. Yep, that's perfect.
I couldn't get it to enter on my sheet for some reason. I was having technical difficulties.
If you like move on to a different line too quickly, it will undo the line that you're typing into.
Okay. Thanks for
a very annoying Roll20 problem that they've known about for a long time and still can't get the synchronization to work right on.
How many HP do we heal if we get a full night's rest?
Your level plus your con modifier. Or with minimum 1. No, I'm sorry, minimum 1. From your con modifier, I mean, not, you can't get negative from your con modifier. You can't go below 1 on your con modifier.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
So we're setting up the alarm wand, right?
Or no, I'm sorry, you can't go lower than 0 on your con modifier, not 1. Yeah, I don't know. The screen was the only thing that was discussed. What the parameters for the screen was.
What do we need to set parameters for alarm as well?
You need to set an area for alarm.
You just set it. Yeah, you just set an area. There's not a lot you can do. If one of us wanders out when we're not supposed to, I believe we trigger the alarm one. So that may not be something we want to do with our current situation with erratic behavior. You know what I mean? As we don't know if they are on board with.
We don't know what to predict with him.
With erratic behavior.
Yes. So maybe not use the wand of alarm.
Well, we'll probably have to keep watches. I'm assuming. I don't think Comstock gets that spell. I think that was something special with Neo. So, but yeah,
I think Erasmus is going to buy himself a trusty hound now because I'm just sick of all these watches.
Yeah. So
I'm going to buy myself an elven dog. Are those in Pathfinder, Steve?
They I don't think are, but they're not in this world anyway. So.
Oh, you bastard, Steve!
You're welcome.
Also, the stag can technically also take a watch.
Oh my god.
The stag is trained with the watch trick.
MVP stag.
Once again, let's talk about how great the stag is.
But yes, the Koshi. Oh no, that's third party. It might not actually have been officially brought over.
Okay.
Oh no,
That's
there it is.
one.
It was brought over. Nope, still third party. It was Necromancer Games that brought it over. But
Oh, I have that book.
who knows if that's balanced or not?
Do you remember that book? That book
The
is
Tome of Horrors
Night of
Unleashed.
Midnight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's set up some watches just to keep ourselves in practice. You know,
Okay.
keep the consistency. So there are 5 of us that can hold watch.
Yep.
I would prefer to take first watch if that's cool with everybody, and then maybe we should have the stag do first watch, and I'll do last watch. We all need to get continuous sleep, right? Because we're all spellcast.
Well, I'm a spontaneous caster, so I don't think that I have to get a. I
You
don't
still
have to
need a
get,
full night of sleep in order to get spells back.
Okay.
Okay, well, I guess we'll set up the watches as best we can, knowing that, try to give people the longest undisturbed block of sleep.
Right.
So, Nikolai. I'm so sorry. Nikolai, what watch do you want to take?
I usually do one of the middle of the night ones since I have dark vision.
Okay, good. All right. So then let's put the stag on first. Does that sound good to everybody?
Sure.
I'm fine with that.
I'm not against the stag being on watch. I think we need to, test the stag out as a watch. It might find some tasty lichens and wander off.
I can take
And
second
then,
watch.
Okay.
I'll do third.
Okay. I will do fourth. Constag, you want to do the 5th watch?
I guess.
You can greet the dawn.
All right, so you all
Are
set
we
up.
not having Gort do a watch?
I
would
don't
trust
feel
Gort
comfortable
to do
with
a
Gort
watch.
doing the watch right now.
You can all set up watches, ignoring Gort for the watch cycle. That is fine. The night will start to pass. Does anybody have anything they want to do during the night?
Rest.
Before I actually bed down, Gort's going to start going through his inventory and look through the backpack and start throwing away things he finds completely useless, like the spell book,
Okay.
because he doesn't understand why he has this book that does these.
Yeah, that
words
has
in
a
it.
bunch
So
of things that don't make sense.
He finds a feather. Doesn't know where that came from. He tosses it aside.
Yeah, lighten Kent's load.
He's keeping his weapons. He finds the T-shirt.
Can I do
Flips
a
that
perception?
out. He finds dice, tosses those aside. He pulls out the trail rations and tries to determine whether or not he should keep them.
They're gray. They're grayish,
Gray.
so you could
They're
eat them.
grayish, so he's like, okay, so he holds on to those. And then he starts coming across rings that are in there. There's a ring in there, and I'm assuming it's the ring of sustenance that we pulled off the Minotaur.
Yeah, hang on a sec.
What color is it?
That's what I knew exactly where you're going with that question.
Get rid of getting rid of the spell component pouch.
Does anybody want to pick up any of his trash?
Yeah, I want to do a perception because I want to
Book
do
lariat.
this, and I want to. Do
Yeah,
it
the
sneakily.
ring of sustenance is just golden in color, so that's fine.
Okay, so he puts it on.
Yeah. Well, I think it would be on, right?
No, he didn't, because Kent didn't put them on because he didn't know what they
Okay.
wore off top. He just put them into his bag.
Gotcha.
Where's the book? Oh. Throws out the book. Hello, use the 0. What's your problem?
Remember the reversion thing will happen.
The 0, the book lariat, the spell component pouch. Tosses out the feather token.
Yep.
Holds onto that. Flips away the student ID, the envelope, the T-shirt, the dice. I said 0. He puts on that. the shield ring is already on his finger. That's yellow. That's a yellowish color. I'm
Yep,
assuming.
that is a
Okay,
that
so
is
he
a
moves
yellowish
that.
color.
He finds the bracers of glibness.
Those are silverish in color.
So he tosses those out.
Okay.
He finds the apple bit and throws that away immediately, since I'm assuming it's white.
No, it's red.
It's red.
Yeah,
A bit
it's
of
a red
apple.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I mean the inner part of a red apple would be kind of yellowish. It would maintain kind of that yellowish color.
Okay. He found a cloak that was from the Minotaur.
Yeah, the cloak is blue.
Okay, so he flips that out. He then finds the helm of starvation.
The helm is gold.
The helm is gold. He doesn't put it on because he knows he's already wearing a hat,
Mm-hmm.
so he doesn't bother with it. The heat stone.
I think that's red.
Okay, he hangs on to that. The cold weather gear. I'm assuming that's the color he can hold on
Yep.
to.
It's a brownish color.
All right. Then he comes across the silver comb with the gold handle.
Mm-hmm.
He snaps off Can I snap off the handle?
No, it's like very hard to snap silver. It will bend easy, but
Okay, so he just tosses that aside. And then the vials of holy water. He doesn't know what he just assumes.
yeah, they're clear. They look like
clear.
water.
So he just assumes it's water. And then while he's sitting there, he's checking out the things. He finds the goggles, the owl,
Yeah.
and he pulls those down. Is there any visual?
Yeah. So the eyes of the owl they kind of like help you focus when you lower them down. So things will get a little easier to see.
Okay, so he's gonna assume they're like.
Oh, I guess they're low light vision. I was thinking these were the eyes of the eagle. I'm sorry.
No.
The eyes of the owl. Yeah, it'll make things like further away. Like when you're looking out into the hallway, you can see a little bit further into the hallway than you were able to normally from where you were standing.
So he'll just assume it's like they're like night vision goggles. Yeah. He's checking out his hat and whatever, and while he's patting around, he kind of accidentally pats his face and realizes one of his eyes
has like a glassy cover over
and
it,
smooth, and starts just poking at it, trying to figure out what the hell it is, and seeing if he, and then realizes, I guess, that it's embedded in his face.
Yeah.
Starts wondering whether or not he should start digging it out. So he's kind of like tipping the edge of the dagger to it, and like.
Yeah, you notice that you can't, like, there's no way to pry around this. You would have to like cut your eye socket open in order to kind of take this thing out. It's like sealed all the way around your eye, and you'd have to cut pretty far around your eye to do that.
Okay, so this is the point where he covers the unsmooth eye to see what happens as to why.
Yeah, when you do that,
and see if there's a difference in his
when
vision.
you do that, everybody blinks a little bit differently. They get like different faces. They're like the way they're standing is a little bit differently. They just seem much different than you would expect them to.
Okay. Now he's going to start wandering around the room for a little bit to see if he can. I'm guessing at this point, he's trying to find a computer interface.
Yeah, there's nothing here that would match a computer interface.
So there's like nothing he can feel, or he's like,
no,
I can't do a knowledge or anything to see if like he would be able to know how to see through the simulation to find
you can give me a. Does he have knowledge computer use or
Yes.
knowledge? Okay, go ahead and
knowledge
give that
computer use.
Now,
Yes.
Yep, go for it.
Okay.
Okay, so you know that if you're in a simulation, theoretically, if you had your comm unit, you could interact outside of it. But your comm unit is gone. But give me a straight intel check.
Straight intel check.
Okay, that's good. You know that if you're in a simulation, then the simulation will replace some object that you have on you right now with your comm unit. So your comm unit is probably one of these objects that you have.
Okay.
So that might be why some of these are weird. Maybe one of them is your comm unit. Maybe I don't know, like a book you don't quite understand.
Okay.
Or maybe that's what the thing in your eye is. Maybe you have some sort of advanced optical comm unit.
Yeah. I don't know what I would do to look through that. To use it.
Well, that might be why you're seeing the people differently, right?
Yeah.
When you cover your eye, you see them as different people.
Yeah, so he's just gonna start like staring around the room through the glass eye.
Yeah. Everything else will seem like very close to the same, but you'll definitely see like two girls in black shirts, one in a like grayish color shirt, one guy in a green shirt.
All right.
All of them wearing glasses.
Can I try something on the book? I want to try, like, is there knowledge I can use on the book to see if I can figure out something about it? Maybe thinking it's some sort of interface.
So putting these two things together with your computer use check, if that is your comm unit, then it might work more like a regular book does. You write things into the book, and then maybe you get a reply back.
Okay, so yeah, he's found an ink pen, so
Yeah.
he's gonna go ahead and try and write something into the spell book.
Yeah. What are you writing into the spell book?
Asking the computer advice on how to proceed.
The computer will reply back, but you can only see, it's a little bit weird because it looks like it's kind of fading in and out. But you'll get a message back that says, "We haven't seen you in a while. Where are you?"
I will write in a description of where I am and the people around me as I see them through the eyepiece.
What are they doing right now?
They're bedding down to go to sleep.
What is their mission?
They said we were having to get something from this school. We fought some bizarre constructs.
They'll send a message, Mearachd, question mark?
Yes, that was the name, I believe.
I'm thinking about how they'll respond. Proceed with your mission, but write in this book again later, and we will reply.
Okay, so he's going to pick the spell book back up and put it into his backpack.
Yep.
And then he will bed down for the night.
Okay.
Brianna would use the note thing that she has with Candor to give an update of like where we are, what happened, and also most notably that Gort tried to attack Erasmus after he put on a dress.
Okay.
And just let him know like there's something odd about this person.
Yeah. So Gort will probably notice you writing in that book at some point. So Gort, that might like reinforce the idea that the book might actually be your communication with the computer on the outside. But you will get a message back from Candor saying, all of that sounds about right. They have a very weird hierarchy over there, and not following guidelines or procedures is considered treason and can be grounds for appropriate action in response. Try to make sure that if you're going to keep him around with you, you play into whatever it is he believes is happening right now.
Okay. Are there any triggers we should avoid? I noticed that he doesn't like magic.
Make up reasons that what you're doing might be something else. Explain it is things like, I believe they call them micro machines, or like you could say that you have like advanced field generators, I think is one of the terms they use, or lysers, I think is another one. He spells it Lyzerz. Really, I think you can just say advanced technology, and he'll probably believe a lot of it.
Advanced
Also,
technology, okay.
colors. Don't put on colors different than the colors you're wearing that are. He writes down he stops, and then you see red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, and he says, "Don't wear a color if the current color you're wearing is, or don't wear, yeah, if the current color if the color of an object you find is a color greater than from on the right hand side of the color you're currently wearing, don't put that object on, or you will be in violation. Also, don't wear something that is primary that is far below your current color either. So far to the left. Within 1, maybe 2 is acceptable. Too far is something other than an accent is treason.
Okay. I'll thank him, and I'll also kind of show the others this note just so that they are also aware.
Say that again.
So I showed you the note that I got back from Kandor explaining the color system, and basically to explain anything he's unfamiliar with is advanced technology.
Okay. All right. So Erasmus is going to run with this, and so do they use this term citizen? Does he make sure to point out that we have to?
So you can citizen is one of them. I think the one that Kandor would end up using is person.
Okay.
Because Kandor doesn't exactly remember all the rules from over there, so some of the stuff is off. So I think Kandor would use the term person. Because he knows that is sort of a word they use over there, but he can't remember why.
So should we start calling him Person Gort and tell him everything is advanced technology?
I mean, if he asks, I think less is more in this case, but I think the reason he was upset is because that vestment you put on is red.
And the color you primarily wear is purple.
Well, I'm primarily in purple, so I'm a higher level citizen than him. Is this correct?
Yes.
Let's try this out. We know his name is Gort. What is this color? What color is Gort's clothing?
Well, I mean, Gort right now is wearing what Kent was wearing, so it's brown. And brown's not on that color chart, but maybe he could tell you his color designation.
Hi, Gort. I'm going to say that from about 6 away. As a purple citizen, as a purple person, I request your color designation.
I am Gort T5YLW.
Is the Y for yellow?
I am Gort T5YLW.
Give me an intel check. This is probably something you can manage to infer, but...
Yeah, no, I think it's a fair cop.
Yeah. He's basically testing you to see to see whether or not you know the proper system. Oh, yeah. Easy. You're like, oh, yeah, YLW sounds like an abbreviation for yellow.
Okay. Well, as a purple citizen, you are throwing advanced technology and damaging valuable computer property.
This is not of my color. I don't carry it.
Well, that's fine. However, it is still computer property, even if it is not of your color. I ask that you place it with care and regard and turn it over to a higher level citizen.
Here it is. You may have it.
You did it, Erasmus. Look at you.
Thank you, citizen.
He doesn't pick it up. He doesn't touch it. He just points at it.
I don't want to have a fight over this, and I know your character is just doing the best he can, so anyway, we can avoid having a fight. All right, I'm going to pick up as much of Kent's stuff as I possibly can.
Yep.
Are you putting it in your pants?
Yeah, I'm putting it in my...
Okay, so you now have a book lariat that the spell book was on, a spell component pouch. You have a feather token, a tree feather token.
Oh, Lord.
His student ID. The envelope he swiped from the carrier at the beginning of the game. his I Saw the Dwarves t-shirt, a set of dice, and what else did I pitch? The Cloak of the Minotaur. Oh, and a silver comb, and the silver comb with the gold handle.
I like that. That's a. Okay, you know, I just it bothers me that they can't be called Qual's Feather Token anymore.
Yep. Well, I mean that's because it's a.
That's the way it goes. Yeah.
Yep.
So.
Intellectual property and whatnot.
Okay, so I just want to make sure I understand. A lariat spellbook?
No, it's the holder for the spellbook.
It's the whole, you know, the rope that you would have carried the spell book on your shoulder with.
Oh, duh. Okay.
He dumped the lariat, but he kept the spell book.
Yeah, because he thinks the spellbook is his way to communicate with the computer.
Okay. All right, got a bunch of stuff.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
So, anything else anybody wants to do before we see whether or not you all die tonight? I mean, whether or not you all rest successfully? I mean, out to see how you guys do after you rest?
I don't have enough spell points to do anything else, so.
All right.
Yeah, we are all pretty drained. Unless you want me to cast a couple of magic missiles at everybody just to completely deplete myself.
That is fine. The party can rest, and sadly, nothing comes for you in the night.
Why do you want to kill us so
Your
much?
screen helps.
Because he knows we want to fight an Aelith, and he wants to give us that.
Which rest macro is it? So I have two.
They both do the same thing.
Okay.
46 fucking spell points.
Yeah?
Oh, 35. It's so good to see you.
When you're not a half melee class, you get lots of spell points.
Did you recover your arcane points too, Charles?
Hey, Gort, are you gonna roll your spell points?
Yes.
Roll your rest macro too, please?
Yeah, I already did.
Okay.
He already did. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I got all zero of my
there it
spell
is.
points back.
Yep, thank you.
I got none of my spell points. And I'm going to use none of them, too.
You sure are.
You're going to cast Stab, right?
Many, many times.
Yeah, against your own party. It's great.
Is there anywhere? So where do you guys want to go the following morning? What is the plan?
So I think the other thing that we were wanting to look at was to see about if we could find some oils for the reincarnate spell.
Yeah. Do you want to go there now?
What do you guys think? Should we recover the item or should we get the oils first?
I would say oils and then get the item and get out.
Okay.
These
Everybody
oils
else
are
agree?
essential.
Wah.
Everybody else agree with that plan?
Stupid question.
Yeah.
Didn't we level up?
You have not been able to level up yet.
We've not been able to get to a place where
You
we
have
can
to
safely
rest for
level up.
3. You have to rest for at least 24 safe, or you have to basically have 24 hours of downtime.
Got it.
Of uninterrupted downtime.
Got it. Let me make a note of that.
Yep. That may get extended as well. I am not sure yet, but right now the current template is 24 hours of actual downtime in a safe environment, a truly safe environment where there's not a risk of random encounter.
Whoever's rolling the dice, if they could just gently decline that would be lovely.
I stopped.
Thank you. I was pretty sure it was you, but it could have been Charles. We know how he feels about dice.
I do.
The thing that you can tell that it's me, this is metal.
Oh, and James has his too. Great. Lots of
I don't.
opportunities
My
for
dice don't
distraction.
make the screechy sound that metal dice make. They're like, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of glasses in a ice cube. Glasses. See this? See, listen to that. The sound of resin.
All right, so you guys can set off down the hall. towards where you know the druids to be. See how this goes.
Y'all get to see my classroom.
I've seen it. I've seen too much of it because I was still having to take druid classes.
Yeah. You guys are very fortunate. You can slip your ways down the hallway without any issues. You cleaned up a lot of the hallway to where you were at, so you know there's not really any problems there. And the Druidic Hall is not terribly far from where you are. And so you get to the entrance to there. And inside... there is a very bloody mess. There are various animals and people lying about the room. Many of them like large chunks of their the meat of their body gone. Blood stains the floor. Much of their carcasses have kind of been ripped open to allow for easier access to the meaty parts. But there, like in the other room, is still a large cabinet filled with what you know to be the supplies for the Druidic classes.
Does Constog and or Brianna know the combination to get into this?
No, neither of you worked as an advisor. Neither of you tried to become like teacher's pet or any of that kind of thing.
Yeah, I know. It's I don't know why they didn't try to do that. Just seems crazy to me.
I mean, before all of this, Brianna was trying to transfer to the Bard program, so... Anyway.
So, Constag, you can't just walk up and go, "Hey, druids, I'm a druid. We're all cool."
By hey druids, you mean hey druidic corpses of druids?
The
Yeah,
chunks
that's
of
true.
meat rotting on the floor, is that the fellow druids we were supposed to talk to?
I missed that.
It
somehow.
smells awful in here, by the way, just for the record. This has been a room sealed for some time. Somebody closed the door, which just kind of makes it even more, like, rancid in here when you walk in.
Is there a window we could open?
There is a window.
Is there any way, like, that we could... I mean, would prestidigitation even work on this, maybe, or something?
It would take a lot of time with prestidigitation, but you could clean it up. It would be like the equivalent of running like a dustbuster to clean all this up, but at least the dustbuster never empties.
Alright. I mean, I kind of feel bad. Even though I didn't like the druid program, I still didn't want them to die, so...
Yeah, Constag can open the window, by the way. Sadly, nothing comes, though, when you open the window.
So now we spend a few hours trying to get this cabinet open.
Yeah.
This is sad. Is there any equipment we can loot from these druidical bodies? Let's be practical.
Not really a lot. It looks like anything of value has been stripped from them. So like any weapons or armor they had is either like in disrepair or is gone. So they don't even have coin on them at this point.
Well, druids are not famous for being magic item defended anyway.
No.
But this is sad. We could set the room on fire and burn them.
I don't think that's... I don't know. I mean, if we set the room on fire, it certainly would be a distraction, but then, you know, they might also come looking for us afterwards. I don't know.
Also, we could end up catching the entire school
I
on
don't
fire.
think
and
we
not being
should
able to
set
get
a
to the
fire. I think we should just try and get
I
what
think we
need
should
and
burn
get
the
out.
school down.
No.
No, I know we don't have time for proper burials. Let's,
Dude.
Alright. Well, can anybody think of anything we need to be looking for? Is there any secret passages or doors in this room?
Well, we're trying to get into the vault so that we can get the oils for Constog. So, I mean, I could try to inspire competence, but I don't know how much noise we want to create.
So
don't
the
know.
vault is locked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just like
this
the
is-
last one.
This is like the cleric vault, so we probably could spend a couple of hours, like we did with the cleric one, trying to get the lock.
I do have what's his name's lockpicks.
Do you
have any
have
Did I
any?
give you the
skills?
lockpicks?
I thought Kent had lockpicks.
Yeah, but I don't remember giving them to you.
You didn't throw
Oh.
them on the ground?
No.
Okay.
Never mind
dropped
then.
it.
I think that's where the confusion was. I think he thought that was on your list of
No.
tossed on the ground.
Nope, that is not something I dropped.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming though it would have been a grayish color.
Yeah, it would have.
All right.
Well, we need to get in there. Do we want to do the acid thing?
Yeah. I mean, it we can spend a few hours, I think, doing this. We're just, the rest of us can watch, keep a lookout, I guess, while you're doing this.
Okay.
I'll
So
Dustbuster.
so here, you can do your acid splash thing, and when you do your first acid splash, I need to know if a 7 hits your AC. Charles,
What was that again?
does a 7 hit your AC?
It does not.
Okay, so you shoot out your splash of acid on the edge, and a little, needle shoots out of the chest at you.
Oh my!
Ooh.
But it misses, you quickly duck out of the way of it.
All right, so the chest is trapped. I'm gonna try the acid again.
Yeah, does a 10 hit your AC?
It does not.
Yeah, you quickly dodge out of the way of another one as it shoots out from the thing.
All right, so the chest is trapped. I can continue to acid it until I no longer dodge.
When he says that, actually, you can see the computer is giving you some. You now understand what you're seeing through the monocle, Cat or Gort. You at first were seeing this blurry image of what looked like spikes on this thing, but now you can see pretty clearly. There's a bunch of quills that are around this thing, and it seems like when they fire off, they grow back fairly quickly through your monocle eye.
You know you're not going to be able to keep that up, right?
Yeah, I kind of think so. Yeah, I'm gonna get
I
hit.
think it's got more ammo than you do.
Do you have any skill in disabling such things, Gort?
As I said before, if you had a double-handed weapon, I might be able to bash it open. But I'm assuming Big Boy over there could probably do the same thing.
I'm ignoring him.
Do we? I heard double-edged weapon, and then
Double-handed weapon, so something that would hit harder.
We don't have anything like that, right? Yeah.
No.
So is it like there's porcupines around this thing, or
No, none of you can see the spines.
Oh, okay.
It is. That's why I said Kent, or I said Gort when I was specifying
I got
being
you,
able to
I
see
got you.
differently, because his monocle shows him what it actually looks like.
I walk over to the chest. If I put my hand on it, can I actually touch the quills?
If
Can I
you
see?
Ooh, bold.
if you reach out towards the chest, you'll notice the quills are very tiny, so you have to get very close to the chest. Give me a touch attack, just a melee attack.
Okay.
If you beat DC 10, you can touch the quills. If not, then you touch the thing. Yeah, you can touch where the quills are, and your hands are maybe about a half inch away from where the actual chest is. But you don't feel them against your skin, but you can feel that your hand is there.
So I'm just sort of standing there, pushing and staring at my hand and looking at the chest and.
Yeah, it's like a big
Okay. Yeah.
storage
Like a
container.
cabinet. Like a cabinet. Yeah. I'm like put my hand against it. Look at my hand. I'm like. Okay.
You're able to Why aren't you touching the chest, Gort?
It's covered in little quills.
So, where your hand is there's quills?
The whole cabinet is covered with them.
When he says that, I'm going to.
Oh yeah, it's magical.
But can I, get the schools or?
Yeah. Give me a knowledge arcana. You are. DC is 15 plus spell level. Do you have detect magic, Erasmus?
I think we went through this because of my idiocy. Hold on, let me check.
Because yeah, Brianna, that is not enough to detect what spell is causing this.
Okay.
No, I have read magic. I do not have detect magic.
You
Fuck.
have dispel magic though, right?
I have dispel magic.
You want to try that?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to dispel.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a dispel check. Caster level check, rather. Ooh, that is enough. You will channel your magical energy into this, and as you do, Gort, you will notice that like somehow he's like hacking it, and slowly the needles start to disappear. Like he's like waving his hands in the air at it, and slowly like the needles start disappearing from it one by one.
I mention it. Whatever you're doing's making them go away.
It's a fast skill. Okay. So now we're gonna acid that lock.
Yeah, you can acid splash away the not the lock, but the hinges. Because if you acid splash away the lock, you'll just make the door harder to open.
Yeah, that's true. Good point.
So give me another reflex save.
Hold on, I want to make sure I record my spell point.
Yep.
Lock before I forget. Okay, another reflex save.
Another reflex save.
I want you to know that I'm. If I fail this, I won't be upset because I've had a really great, successful use of magic.
Yeah, you have. Oh yeah. You do not get out of the way of this. This door like knocks right into you, and you take 11 points of damage. Take 11 points of damage as this heavy door slams down on Erasmus. And Nikolai will need to come over and help lift the door off of him. But inside here, there are 2 oils, 2 kits of the oils necessary for creating, doing reincarnate. There are 5 potions of cure light wounds. There are, make sure I have this right. There is a blend of granite and diamond dust, and there are 2 bags of this blend of granite and diamond dust. As well as a, what's the other thing? It is... as well as what looks kind of like a woven like set of spider clothes. Like it looks like it's like made out of spider webbing.
What color are they?
They are white.
Do we want to do we want to hang on to these things? Maybe Comstock and I'm assuming the granite and diamond dust is something for a druid spell.
Comstock, give me a knowledge nature. these are the reagents for stone skin.
Yeah, these are important spell components.
All right, and we can divvy up these potions. Gord, do you need some more red drink?
I could use more red drink when I'm thirsty.
All right. Is everyone okay if I just give him this red drink we found in here?
Yep.
All right. I will give that to Gort, and I will take the spider clothes, but put them in like my bag of holding, or I think I have a handy haversack.
What color are you wearing?
I'm wearing purple.
Okay.
Purple and pink. I don't know where white falls on the spectrum, but at this point, I'm just like not going to try and experiment with anything that's not
No,
my color.
Gort cautiously watches you pick it up and put it away. He's a bit nervous watching you move it, actually.
Mm-hmm. The spider silk bodysuit weighs 4 pounds.
So, what are we doing right now? I totally lost the thread.
So you were just getting the objects from here because you knew at the very least there were oils for reincarnate here, because they always have some kind of they're always worried about some kind of mishap with druidic students, and so they always have like reincarnate oils on hand just in case they need to bring someone back.
All right, so we got the reincarnate oils, so being an arcane caster.
Arcane spaster.
And not really getting the whole reincarnate thing. I'm gonna look at Constag and say, so do we just smear the oils on him? Or I don't think he's gonna do that. So yeah, what do we do once we brew up the reincarnation stuff? Because I don't think reincarnation is on the wizard spell list anymore.
It is not. Only druid, shamans, and witches. And witches have to use a higher level spell to do it.
So it says targets dead creature touch. So is that like, would that be the corpse or like the
So that's something I never noticed. I did not notice the line "dead creature touched." So you do actually need the body technically, which is even weirder.
It's being returned to a new body.
Hold on a sec.
So long as a small portion of the creature's body still exists, it can be reincarnated. But the portion receiving the spell must have been part of the creature's body.
Yeah, okay. So, right now, you can't do it. This is not a dead creature. No part of this body is dead. Well, I mean, technically parts of the body are dead, but I don't want to get into the science of, like, hair and nails, so.
Oh, gosh. Well, I figure it's good to at least have these on hand.
I mean, I'm sure we'll need to reincarnate somebody eventually. You know what I mean? So it's not bad to have it, but I was kind of thinking about reincarnate. I don't want to, ace a party member and then go through the whole reincarnation thing. It seems kind of like we're setting a bad precedence here.
Yeah. Well, I don't think that was our plan. I think we thought that we could bring him back without having the body.
Yeah, so. that was my mistake. I gave you guys the wrong intel because I missed the line "dead creature touched." So.
That's all right, because we need this, because if anybody kills the stag, we better be doing everything we possibly can to bring the stag back to life.
It's ridiculous that that's a higher level druid spell to raise a dead animal companion. But anyway.
Yeah. But it's because assholes would abuse it. Trust me. I know. We'd be changing other people when they became unconscious into deers and stuff. It's you just have to understand, the mindset of early players. He's dead. He's a deer now. Is there anything else we can salvage besides the reincarnation oil?
You guys have gotten it. It's listed there. The 5 potions of cure light wounds, 2 bags of granite and diamond dust, and a set of spider clothes.
Okay. All right. So I think, unless we can think of anything else, let's move on.
Yeah. I was going to suggest we just try and locate the item now.
Okay. You're going to follow the rod?
Yeah.
Pull the rod out of your pants.
Do you want to heal back up, Erasmus, before we go out?
What is that? I'm sorry, Nikolai.
Do you want to heal back up? Because you took some damage from that.
Yeah, and I'd like someone to remind me every time we do this that doors fall on me.
Hopefully this will be the last time, but who knows?
I have a feeling it isn't. So I'm down 14 points.
Okay.
So you should
I will heal myself with a cure mod.
Yep. And then you can follow the rod. So if you want to roll your heal, I will take you down the hallway that you're going down.
4! Oh, wait, I only did D8. Okay.
You narrowly avoid that? Yeah, you do.
Okay, so that's 11. Perfect.
You all will follow this rod, and eerily, as you follow this rod down the hallway, the hall is empty, quiet. There's no opposition that stands in your way as you follow the rod. It leads you down the hall towards an area that all of you are probably familiar. Well, those of you that were members of the academy were probably familiar with. This is where bards would go to perform. People would go to act. You could see performances here. In front of you are the doors to the auditorium/theater. A very popular department for up-and-coming bards. And the doors are closed, and seated at a couple of tables are kind of like ghouls, maybe? Yeah, they're definitely ghouls as you get closer. And they have like handfuls of tickets in their hand and like a little coin box on the desk. And they groan, "Ticket, 5 gold. Ticket, 5 gold."
I will give them 25 gold. I'm buying a ticket for the stag too.
Okay.
I will also buy a ticket. I want to buy a ticket.
I
25 is only enough to pay for everybody, excluding one person if you're including the stag.
Oh, wait.
It would be 30.
Oh, yeah,
6...
30.
Yep.
Okay. Well, if Erasmus brings for his, then I'll still just pay 25.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll pay for mine, and I'm going to give them a gold piece tip.
All right.
One should always tip.
They will extend exactly 6 tickets to you, which are all the tickets they had in their hand.
Oh, I don't like that.
Enjoy a show.
Thanks.
These were the guys. The last time I went to Six Flags, when I went to see the Bugs Bunny show, because they were so unenthused.
As you like take the tickets, the doors will open, and inside there is like a person dressed kind of like in a ghoul dressed in a bellhop's outfit, waiting for you.
I will present the tickets.
Step forward. Hi.
Hello.
6.
And the stag there.
Yes, 6. And he'll tear the ticket.
Okay, so we have 6 members, right?
Yeah. He's tearing the tickets.
Do I recognize any of these people as like possibly the?
They're way too worn down. But as he tears the ticket, the door behind you will close shut, and you will hear some words in Draconic. Does anybody speak Draconic?
Checking.
Blub, 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 blub. I do.
I do not.
You will know these to be. Well, I guess do you have any ranks in spellcraft though?
No, I have none.
Okay. Wait. Does Erasmus not speak Draconic?
Holy shit. This is the first character I've had in decades that does not speak Draconic. Even my thief speaks Draconic.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Wait, where's the languages at? Stop. Draconic. I speak Draconic. I was
Okay.
just gonna say.
Give me a spellcraft check.
I always take Draconic. Did it happen? Nope. There we
You will recognize this to be the spell for. It's very strange because normally this is a clerical spell, but it is being like done in a very like arcane fashion. But this is the incantation you would use if you were putting on a divine lock.
So I recognize it as a spell. What, Steve?
Divine lock, which is basically a divine version of arcane lock.
This is a divine version of Arcane Lock.
It can be unlocked by expending channel energy on it. And you basically make a dispel check on it when you do so.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. What do I need to do? I do a
You
spell
just
check?
you expend you just expend a use of channel energy.
Okay, I will expend a use.
Okay. You expend a use of channel energy, and the door will unlock. And give me a caster level check.
Caster level check?
Yep.
Fuck. I fucking hit the wrong button and turned off this computer. Hold on. Can you do the check for me, Steve? while I
Yeah,
get
no
myself
problem.
booted?
Yeah, it will not succeed. Do you want to try it again by using another use?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
That one will. Your second one will succeed, and you will. The door's lock will dispel, and he will
All right,
say.
So out of those, I have 2 left. Okay. All right.
He will say, "Please enjoy show." As he says that, the door in front of you will slowly open. And as the door opens, inside you will see a large theater. There is a curtain that is in place, but once you kind of move into position, the curtain will open, and you can see out here on the stage, hanging high up in the air, in a like large cage with force bars, are like encap surrounding the cage. is a familiar face. The face of your former professor, Professor Phelan. He'll shout down, "Oh, thank God you guys have finally gotten here. They knew you were coming."
How?
How? You people... They said something about have been rolling around in some large object. Makes a lot of noise and is very clearly of powerful magical origin.
That's right. Yeah, we are kind of living that life.
I see.
I assume Kandor sent you here.
Yes, that's correct.
Can you come get me down?
What does it look like? What is he, like, strung up on something?
He is like hanging from a cage from the ceiling, like in the center of the stage.
Can I do like a perception to see like the mechanism and how it's?
Yeah, it's all force.
It's all force.
Yes.
Fuck.
So Brianna starts humming. She's trying to see if does it seem like that he's normal, or is this like maybe some sort of like?
You don't sense any form of mind control on him, no.
Okay.
And he's not like a ghost or a...
No, he's physical. He's like you can't see through him. He can't get through the barriers.
How did you survive all of this?
I knew they could use me as bait. They captured me. They hoped that I would give them the location of the object. I don't really know where it is.
Where are they right now?
I don't know. They've kind of left me here.
And who is they? What kind of creatures?
Have you guys not seen them yet? The daemons? Many of them are like bone-like creatures or blood-like creatures. I don't know which ones you've seen, but we had some bone and some blood-like ones.
Oh, Lord.
We've just been fighting
By shot.
phantom armors and zombies.
That's
I'm
it?
sorry for
There
all
were
you
bigger
people.
things out there. You didn't happen to run into one of those morgues?
Oh yeah, we ran.
Oh, we ran into one of those, yeah. And there was a undead dragon-like thing.
Oh, did you take him down?
Yes.
Good. Served that sucker
I
right.
believe it was killed single-handedly by the stag, which was amazing.
Well, it sounds like the stag is the only one learning a proper lesson then.
Yes, it's true. I would agree with that completely.
Listen,
But,
why don't you get me down from here?
That's what we're trying to figure out there.
There are some levers on the stage. If you can get up here and pull the levers, that will lower this down.
All right, we're gonna get up on the stage and pull him down. I'm gonna take my time since he's being churlish.
Sure.
Is
Can
there
you?
anything we can do just to like make sure it's him?
I mean, Brianna did a perform check or a gauge check on him to see if he was mind controlled, and he did not appear to be mind controlled.
Did you want me to do it roughly like the way cops do in Chicago?
No.
If you guys want to move around the 4 levers, there is one here towards the back, and then on the opposite side, one here, and one here. So you guys want to move to the lever locations to pull the levers.
All right, we're moving up to the lever location.
Yep. Put each of yourselves on what lever you're going to pull. Doesn't it make you feel nervous?
No, I don't
Making
like
you get on a
this at all.
stage and making you pull levers.
The stage part Brianna's okay with. It's the other part that she's kind of...
Wait, sorry, where are the levers? I missed the circle.
There is one here,
Oh,
one here, one here. I'm sorry, against this wall. Come on. And one over here against this wall.
Where's the
okay,
farthest
baby
one away?
cat.
The farthest one currently is over here. Top right.
If nobody wants that one, I'll take that one.
Okay. And what is Gort doing?
I can't click my mini.
Oh, hang on. Let me give you... It might be still assigned to the wrong character. It is. Let me switch the hit points on
Oh,
it,
there
too.
we go.
Yep.
I'm just going to move center stage just to watch.
Okay. So you are not getting on the stage?
Nope.
Okay. The four of you are going to pull the lever?
Do we want to do it all at once? That seems dangerous.
Wait. Before I pull my lever, I want to do a perception check. I want to check and make sure there's not like a trap.
Sure.
Or maybe even like a trap door below me.
Sure. Give me a perception check.
I did.
I'd
Oh, you
also
sure
like to do that. I'd also like to look for any runes or markings on these things.
Sure. Give me a perception check.
Yeah.
Anybody else who wants to can give...
perception checks. This ought to be good.
Can anybody detect magic? I didn't prepare it today.
Yeah, I will also detect.
Well, you already know, so like, yeah, you can cast Detect Magic. Go ahead.
So does Gort see anything unusual?
No, I mean, everything looks correct. Everything looks accurate. You guys cast Detect Magic, and you will see that the levers are definitely magical. Knowledge Arcana, if you want to try to identify the school.
Yes, that's.
I'm not doing anything because I got a 2 on my perception.
Nikolai can't, unless you have Detect Magic, you cannot. Do you have Detect?
I have it, but I don't have it on today.
Okay. So you won't be able to try to identify the school. Brianna, you're not sure either.
Alright. So, but it doesn't look conventionally trapped. I'm not standing on a trap door or anything.
No signs of conventional trappage.
Alright. Then I guess I will pull the lever.
Yep. You pull your lever.
At the same time.
You pull your lever at the same time. Erasmus, Constog, are you pulling your levers?
I'm going to pull. Let's do 2 of them. So me and Brianna, and see what happens.
Well, right now, Brianna and Nikolai are pulling at the same time.
All right, I'll be a joiner.
Okay. And
I'll
Constog?
do it also.
All right. All four of you pull down the lever. And as you do, a glossy film will fill the area where this front curtain is. I'm going to draw that in real quick with the line tool. Will fill this area. Looks kind of like a sort of sheen, a transparent sheen has filled the area. Erasmus, you will notice that, you will immediately recognize that to be transparent force energy. The backdrop behind you starts to shift slowly, sort of painting in a new and unique background. Get to this. Oops, wrong game. You will see like a background that has like a kind of grayish area with like you're looking up above a pit, and there's like what look like little people standing there, like looking over and watching you guys. They look like they're like class members from your old class that are kind of staring down at you. And from out of the ground will slowly rise up a pair of these kind of piles of various bits of metal and other various objects that happen to be lying around. And you'll hear Phelan shout, "What's going on? What's happening? Why did everything change?"
It happened when we pulled the levers.
And one sec. Can't type. The thing here I need. I should have pulled it on here earlier. I should have done this. Add a plan for this, and then I'll just use this for now. And you will see kind of what looks like it shapes itself into like the figure of a person, made out of all of this this miscellaneous metal and other garbage components strewn around it.
Is there a knowledge check to maybe get any information about it?
Yes, you can give me a Knowledge Arcana.
Didn't go through. What the heck?
Yours did go through.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, you rolled a 29 first.
Erasmus and Nikolai, you will know these to be junk golems. And with that knowledge, because you will see that they are hostile, we will roll into need for initiative, and then we will take our first break. And when we come back... Oh, hold on. Shit. I need to clear out the other initiatives. There's a 15, a 13, a 7 is the ones that are accurate.
Is there more than one golem?
There are 2. They're a little harder to see than I expected them to be. So sorry for that.
Oh, I see him. Okay.
This dog rolled a 3. Nikolai, the correct Nikolai is... Let me sort these and clear these easier. So correct Gort is a 23. Correct Brianna is a 15. No. Yeah. They're both actually 15, so the last one was. Correct Erasmus is a 13. Correct Nikolai is a... Doesn't say, but I'm going to assume the 7 just for your sake.
That is what I just rolled.
Okay. And these things will also roll in. They get a sad -1. And let us take a short break. And when we get back, we'll listen to this. See you shortly.
What did you...
Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good
And we're
enough.
back.
You're
So, the party sees the junk golems emerge, and Gort, you will lead us off as you hear the groaning of some
Oh,
spectators heading in.
goody. Spectators heading in. Well, as I see the golems.
Watch the show.
Oh Lord.
Okay. What's the best way to do this? I don't think I'm gonna rage just yet. I'm gonna try and make a beeline. Let's see, how far do I got to go? Oh, I can't see the lines. Oh, they're there. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm gonna run over here.
Okay.
Because eventually, I'm trying to try and climb up into the boxes from here.
Gotcha.
But that's as far as I can go, right?
Yep. Well, I mean, you can run up to double your move, so you could get over there in this round, or up to up to 4 times your movement.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna.
As long as it's in a straight line. But you can't do anything other than run that distance.
All right,
And
so just run up to there then.
yep. All right. The first of the junk golems is gonna go for the closest target. That'll be Brianna.
Ugh. Bastards.
No, he doesn't want Brianna.
Why has he got to be a hater?
Brianna is upset because she had to pay money for her own show, apparently.
Junk. Does a 25 hit Brianna?
Sure does.
Take max damage, 10 points of damage, and give me a fort save. Yeah, you feel like as it slaps into you, you feel like it cut a bit into your cheeks, and there's like a bit of a stinging sensation, but your body's natural resiliency holds it off. The other one will charge the stag. Ooh, natural 20 crit threat on the stag.
What?
I'm rolling real well, hot dice time. 26 hit the stag.
Look at all that aggression about that project just taking out.
Yeah.
That will crit the stag.
Ah!
For weak ass damage, less than a single roll of damage on the dice. You're gonna take 11 points of damage, and I need a fort save from the stag. Yeah, the stag will still be strong enough to overcome whatever it is that happened from this hit. Brianna.
Alright, so Brianna is going to take a 5-foot step backwards.
Yep.
I think that was more than 5 foot. Yeah, there we go. 5-foot step. And she is going to cast Grease.
Was anything shared with the party in the round before? Or when these things were
Yeah.
summoned?
Grease makes them hasted or some shit.
Oh, okay, then I wouldn't have done that. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, you were
You were
away.
out
I
of
was
the
telling Erasmus about it while you
Oh,
were away, because Erasmus was the one who made the check.
I gotcha, okay.
I guess actually Nikolai would as well, so.
Well then, no, Brianna would not cast Grease.
Yep.
Let's see.
And they are otherwise immune to spells.
Okay.
Well, any spell that requires spell resistance, or any spell that allows for spell resistance is a spell that will not work on them.
Okay. Just looking through what I have here real fast. Alright, so I guess then Brianna will begin her performance.
All right. Erasmus.
Okay, so I'm going to try my exploit then. First off, I've always wanted to do this and remembered. I'm going to say to the Junkolop, Ba Weep, Grana Weep, Nini Bang.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't have an
Give him an Energon cube.
I don't have an energon pellet to give them. So, you know, it's rare you get to work an old school Transformers reference in there. But yeah, I'm going to shoot a sonic bolt at them and see what happens.
All right. These are supernatural, correct?
Yes.
All right. Roll me your sonic bolt or blast or whatever it is. Yeah, that will go wide though.
Ugh.
Even for them, it will still like manage to weave a little bit out of the way.
Shit.
Nikolai.
Okay.
Oh, that's what happens when you roll a 6. Not much you can do about that.
Thanks.
So I'm gonna okay, so I'm going to move over here and attack this thing.
Yep. Go on the next round.
Oh, that was shitty.
Yeah, that will like not even manage to cut through some of this junk that's here.
And I'm going to try to defensively cast.
You can't cast a spell and move, and because you move more than 5 feet.
Yeah, I got you.
She's hasted.
No, that still wouldn't do it. Wrong version. Constag.
Can I tell what damage that it did?
It did. It does bludgeoning damage.
Okay. And DR, it's whatever the slash is what.
Is what overcomes it.
Okay. So then I'm going to cast Resonant Skin on
Okay.
Khatri.
Yep.
And then Khatri is going to try and attack this thing.
Yep. That will also miss. Man. That will hit. Yeah, you notice that hoof print, though, does very little to it. That will hit as well. And that will deal even less damage to it. Almost none.
He's trying his best.
Almost. Gort.
All right, we're gonna try and climb up into the box so I can get up and away from.
Yeah,
these
give me
guys.
an athletics check.
Athletics check. I might be a Viking here. Athletics.
Yeah, you start your climb. You grab hold of a couple of rails and just start, and like bits and pieces of wall, and you start pulling yourself up there. You will be at the. You can be in that box by the end of or by the start of next round.
Okay. Put myself on the wall.
Yep. The junk golem will move slightly in and take it slams at Brianna. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Ooh, that is those good rolls. I haven't rolled below a 10 yet. 24 to hit.
Yep.
Another fort save from Brianna, please. I will not count it rolling on the floor. So that would have been a 6. You save successfully, but you take 5 points of damage. Its second attack is a... Dice numbers are getting lower. 21 to hit. You're muted.
To save time, Brianna's AC is 19.
Okay. I'm not going to remember people's ACs.
Okay. Right.
8 points of damage. The ghouls are gonna move in. Take your... Oh wait, no, they actually go. I'm sorry. I forgot they do this. Take your seat.
I hope they're talking to themselves.
Take your seat.
World's worst ushers. Oh, here comes even more.
Yeah.
Joy of joys.
That is going to take us to the other junky junk on the Funky Bunch. And it will continue on the stag. Stag, 25 to hit.
Yep.
For 8 points of damage. Second slam. Ooh, that's a terrible roll. How about a 12? Does a 12 hit the stag?
Nope.
Alright.
And it would be that damage minus 5. So it'd be alright.
Correct.
Oh.
Brianna.
All right. Would it be possible for me to do like just a full withdrawal?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
Yep.
So, and I'm going to, let's see. All right. So, I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
And that's my action, just withdraw.
Sure. Erasmus.
Right, Klaatu Brata Nikto.
Oh, Klaatu Barata
Necktie?
Nikto.
Necktie?
Nikto. I said
That's
no,
Army of Darkness.
Okay. All right, I'm going to try again because I'm not deterred.
All
I'll take
right.
a 5. I'm basically boxed in. Right
Yep.
behind me is a curtain or a door or a wall.
That's a wall.
Ragarech. Okay. All right. We're gonna go full on.
Go
And
for it.
I'm gonna add one more for the extra level of damage. Oh, that doesn't affect this fucking ability. Never mind. I will just go for it.
Okay.
You
Oh,
got it.
well, you have bonuses, so that will hit because it's versus touch.
All right.
Hit the damage. We'll try to save. It will succeed, actually, so we'll take half. Rolled a natural 18. These things are turning out to be really buff.
I'm gonna say to the rest of the party, these things are tough. They're what's the word I'm looking for? Shrugging off my magic.
Nikolai. That will hit.
Okay, and I'm also gonna. Does Enforcer work on them or not?
Enforcer does not work on them. They are constructs. They got no brain.
Okay,
Info.
so I want to defensively cast Enlarging on myself after I
Yep. Give me the concentration check. Success. You get big. Bloop.
Do we still have this mythic desecration, by the way?
Yes. Constag.
I'm going to cast Bull Strength on Katri.
Yes. Katri gets stronger.
We can rebuild the stag. Mightier. Stronger. Whenever a Katri gets buffed up, it moves in that $6 million man music. $6 million stag.
That gore will hit with the bonus. And it will put some damage into it. The hoofs will hit as well, or the first hoof will hit as well. For a little bit of damage there too. Bits and pieces of the junk just fly all over the place. Gort.
Alright, since I am now in the box, I am above these guys, so I have line of sight to all of them, right?
Yes.
Okay. Since I have also found the bullets from my sling staff, I'm going to target the one closest to me. There we go, that guy. And I'm going to nail him. Where'd my guy go? Oh, click on me. And moved it to attack 1, so boom.
That will hit.
4 damages. Yeah.
Yeah. That will poke a small hole in it as you hit into it. Bits of its skin will just kind of fall loose. And you'll see like the little bolt, or not bolt, bead kind of drop to the ground. Okay. And it'll look up to you and say, "That's not your seat." You should actually have a second attack because you are a...
Can I make a second attack with
Yeah,
a sling?
roll it at a -5. Yep.
Okay.
They are reloadable as just like you would a bow.
Okay, so throwing it, so -5 less than that.
That will still hit.
Okay. 4.
They're just plain old ghoulies.
7.
Yeah. Take another chunk off of it. Sir, please. And it will start to move up to the edge. This one will also move to there. And this one will say, "Take your seat." And then these guys will file down the road.
Where are those guys moving to? Okay.
And they will do what they're being told. They will take their seat.
Interesting.
All right. That's gonna put us at the next junk golem. Wait, we're the first. I forgot to use the junk golem. So it's actually gonna move up and attack Erasmus, since Erasmus is now closest.
Give it to me.
Does a 20 hit Erasmus?
Can I say no, even though that's 100% a lie?
I'm rolling some damage. 10 points of damage on Erasmus, and I need a fort save. I know that's your strongest save, right?
I'm killing your next character, Steve.
That will save, though.
How much damage?
10. The junk golem is going to take its attack, continue its assault on the stag. First attack is an 18. Second attack is a botch. Brianna.
Alright, so let's see. Brianna is going to begin. Well, let's see. Wait, am I within? Yeah, I'm a little far away. I guess I'll move first.
Okay.
Oops. There. Am I within range? Ugh, just slightly under. Alright, Well, I guess I'm just going to maintain my performance this round.
Okay. Erasmus.
I actually said, "Oh man," when you announced my name again. Okay. Shit. This is going well.
It's fine.
All right.
Just golems.
Just golems.
Just golems versus a spellcasting party. It's all good.
All right. We're gonna. Is there a way for me to move a little bit away from them like this?
You can 5-foot step back into the corner, or 5-foot step to here.
Or withdraw if you want to do what I did.
You want to run away? Like a coward. Are you a
This guy's
coward,
100%.
Erasmus?
Yes. We abolished that.
That's supposed to be insulting.
You, I'm gonna do the retreat to get the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah, go for it.
How far can I get there?
You can move up to your full movement. Is that your full round action?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
It's actually, sorry, double your movement, because it's a full round of movement.
I'm moving over here by Brianna. What the fuck was that?
That was, I don't want to die either, man.
Nikolai.
Alright, so I'm gonna surprise to attack and spell again.
Alright. Oh, that will crit, but I think they're not affected by crits. Let me double check. As they are constructs. Immune to mind affecting, charms, compulsions, phantasm, pattern, necromancy, paralysis, poison, sleep, blah blah blah. Immune to non-lethal ability drain, fatigue, exhaustion. Nope, they can take crits. I could have swore they couldn't take crits. But I guess you can somehow critical the metal. Yeah, that will destroy this thing. Just outright break this thing into the little composite bits that it is. And it will fill the area with junk.
And that means I assume I don't have to do a concentration check on my spell.
You do not.
Dead.
But that is now difficult terrain to move through.
What was that?
Only 3 images.
No, that was terrible.
Bummer.
Hooray! Constag.
That was terrible. Try again. Try again.
Cat's back talking you.
Yeah, she does. She's a little irritable right now.
So, difficult terrain is you move at half of movement?
You move, yeah, each square you move through costs double. That is the easier way to say that.
So this would take like 20.
That would take 20, yep. You're already in one too, so it will actually take you a total of 30. Because it's the square that you're in.
Oh. So I'll just do this then.
Okay. Well, Constag moves across it because she didn't start on it. Can I have you give me a fort save?
Oh, okay.
Ooh, Constag. I need you to put a buff in for tetanus.
Oh, jeez. Well,
That's the thing I couldn't.
You cut your foot on the rigidity of the metal beneath you. Gort.
Gort is going to. Okay,
That's what this game's all about, giving people tetanus.
Right.
That is so petty. You know what I mean? Like, nah, you
So-
got tetanus.
Gort's gonna look back and scream down and goes, so those seats, and then point over here.
No, sir. And it's gonna turn and go and point to those seats, the seats behind it.
Okay, so all the pew seats
Yeah.
in the center. And I am going
You can see it's wearing red bellhop's clothes.
Okay, so I don't have to listen to him.
Nope.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to continue to move out this way.
Honestly, it sounds like traitor talk to you. I mean,
Yeah, it does. Yeah, no, I'm not going to move. I take that back. Let's go back to there and just, let's give him a couple of more.
All right.
Let's give him a couple more because that's definitely trader talk.
Yep.
Make sure I got the right button. Okay. And one for you.
That's a hit.
4.
Get another chunk out of his chest.
And then the second one.
And that will also hit.
4.
And that will drop it to the ground traitorously.
Right. Where's my...
All right. This one is going to charge the nearest person to it. So, Brianna, did you get your tetanus shot?
I'm fully vaccinated. They do that as a matter of course when you join the Ministry of Magic.
They do not, unfortunately. Does a 25 hit?
Yes.
I didn't need the charge bonus. Low damage for 5 points of damage and give me a fort save.
Alright.
Come on, tetanus! Tetanus for all.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
tetanus for all!
So you said, wait, 5 points of damage?
5 points of damage and put tetanus on your buffs.
Alright.
With liberty and tetanus for all.
The name of this should be The Gang Gets Tetanus. Because...
Forgot I could do that. There. These zombies on the edges are saying, take your seats. These zomboids will move forward. They will also have another set come in. Brianna.
Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna-
So, let's see. I'm just going to do a full withdrawal action.
All right.
Because I don't want to be anywhere near the sharp metal pain. So, let's just... Going right there.
Yep. Erasmus.
See ya, buddy!
You're muted, I think, Erasmus.
Oh.
Oh, no,
okay.
you're good. You just didn't. I thought you said something. Sorry.
No. I was just shrugging my head with the, see ya, buddy. Alright, I'm gonna move my movement back here. And then I'm gonna Sonic Blast this thing.
All right. It gets
18.
sonically blasted. Roll me the damage. It will try to save. It will not save. It will take
Yes.
full. And it will also... I think it's not affected by the other thing, right? Because it's deafness? Yeah.
Yeah, deafness.
I don't have ears to hear. Nikolai.
Alright, so I'm gonna move over by the other one.
Yep.
And I have to move more slowly, but I'm big, so I assume we can still get there in one.
Yep. You can. You got plenty of movement. You also have reach if you want to be 5 foot back.
Ooh.
Don't walk over the junk, you'll get tetanus.
She already did, but it appeared underneath his feet, so he can move over it without stepping into it.
Since I moved, can I not do a spell?
Nope, but you can attack as part of a charge if you want. That will
Nikolai
hit.
includes a little bit of tetanus in his morning smoothie. Gives him that extra kick.
Yeah, you will take a large chunk out of this junk. No chunk in the junk anymore. Constag.
Kill it before it gets you tetanus.
Constag.
Nikolai's in the way to charge it.
Nikolai is in the way of charging, but the stag does have big moves.
Yeah.
And
Stag
no
can get all the
money.
way over there.
Yep. Did you say and no money?
No, I said no whammies.
Oh.
Bonk.
That will hit.
Bonk.
For some damage. This thing is in very big disrepair. Gort.
All right. You said this one is down?
That one is down. I will mark him as down.
Okay. That one is down. The other ones are just sitting, right?
Except for these 4. These 4 are dressed in the bellhops outfits. The rest of them are in like whatever raggedy clothes they happen to have.
Okay. And the 4 in the foyer haven't moved forward.
There's like new sets that keep moving forward, so people ghouls keep coming in and then filling in the seats.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna be rapidly overrun.
Yeah, thanks to somebody opening the door.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna cut through here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, I guess would be run, right? Because my movement's only 20.
Yep.
I'm small. Okay. So, I guess that's as far as I can go.
All right. The junky junk is gonna attack the or the Khatri. Does an 18 hit the stag? No.
Nope.
That's another 18, so no hits on the stag. The ghouls will proceed to fill in their seats. I'm just gonna start pasting them into place. Brianna.
Okay, so Brianna is going to take a 5-foot step forward, and she is going to begin a crescendo.
All right. Erasmus. You're muted.
We got that one still standing in front of us?
Yep, one is still standing. It is the loneliest number.
Do I want to waste, you guys feel confident, or should I blast it?
We might want to save that because we have these, dozen ghouls.
Okay, I'm going to prepare myself in case the ghouls make any aggressive actions.
Sure.
Okay.
Nikolai.
I'm standing at the ready.
Yep. That will miss.
Jesus. And then I'm going to cast.
Yep. You didn't need a concentration, it can't hit you.
No.
Constog.
Why can't it hit me?
Because you're 5 feet away from it.
Oh, yeah.
Or you're 10 feet away from it, rather. Constog.
Audrey's gonna continue trying to bonk it.
That will miss. That will hit, though. With a crit.
Bonk.
That will end it. It will melt down into a pile of itself.
Nobody wants your tetanus.
Well, I mean, it can cause tetanus now. It will remain a stain on the floor. And as it does, you will hear a, kind of echoing voice of Phelan say, "Congratulations, you've passed your first test." And that voice will kind of fade away, and as it fades away, you will see the backdrop slowly change to kind of like a foresty backdrop. And a couple of trees will slowly sprout. Hang on one sec. Bring them in here.
Is Phelan still in the cage? With
Yeah,
all
Phelan
this?
is still in the cage.
Okay.
A couple of trees will sprout.
It's a weird looking tree.
That was not supposed to be the tree. And as the trees sprout, out of the trees will step a very strange looking set of creatures. They look like the first two that step out. Hang on, these are in a weird order. One of them looks kind of like a kind of darkish looking of the face, like short creature with broad shoulders. It's carrying in its hand like a knife that's trying to be stylized, like maybe like a big ball and chain, but it's got like a paper ball and chain attached to it, but it's really like a knife. There is... I'm going to bring them in. I just got to get the... There is two other ones that come out of the other tree. They are smaller even than the first. And they have that same kind of look, holding on to... They, though, are holding on to a dagger, not a kukri.
Is there any sort of knowledge to
And
what they are?
the last one that comes down, hold on. The last one will come down on from the ceiling, riding on the back of like a paper, on the back of a paper griffin. It is taller than the other ones, but also still dark of face. And you'll hear like what sound like very badly imitated voices from the party saying like, "We're here to bring you back to the school. Yeah, you've committed bad actions." And then they'll go, "We've committed nothing wrong. You are the ones who will be punished by the Rangers."
I thought for sure they were gonna do our most coveted line. Let's go to Banana Flats and gut Buffalo Cauliflower.
And they will now roll into the initiative order. First one goes on 5, modified to an 8. Second one goes on 1, modified to a 4. Third one rolls on a... Wow, some great initiatives here from these guys. Super good.
About as good as their acting.
Shots fired.
Michelle bringing the sass tonight, huh?
The tetanus. It's
tetanus.
affecting.
It's the tetanus. It's the sassness. Gonna be a whole new Michelle. She's gonna be commenting on people's clothing.
All right. That will take us back to the top. Gort.
All right, I'm going to continue to move down these stairs and around so I can get back up this ramp.
Yep.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Damn my short little legs.
Yep. I mean, you could always run down the stairs if you want. I encourage it.
No.
The GM gives the best advice.
Brianna.
Okay, so what is there a knowledge to know what these things are?
Sure. Knowledge local. Or, yeah, I think it's knowledge local. Nope, no idea.
Not great. Okay. Well, I'm going to take a 5-foot step back this way. Oh, is that? Yeah, I think that was a 5-foot step. And I'm going to. This time I am going to cast Grease.
Okay. Where at?
Underneath the 2 little buggers that are beside me.
Your Da'ul.
Spell point.
All right, put it where you want it. They will reflex. First one will succeed. The 19 naturally. The other one will does a 17 beats. They will both stay standing on the grease.
Bam. Alright, and this is the second round of my crescendo.
Yep. Everybody's got a +1 in addition to the existing +2. The humanoid size one will gradually reach the floor and will take a charge at the stag. Drawing a sword as it charges forward. Does a 19 hit the stag?
Nope.
Will like clang off the stag's armor. Erasmus.
All right, I'm gonna switch to magic missiles, hoping for the best.
All right. Which one are you magic missiling?
I really want to magic missile the water pool, but that's not. That's a portal, right?
That is a grease.
That's grease.
Oh, okay. Should I go for the big one?
I mean, there's two that are really close to us and that could possibly try and attack us, so.
I'll go with the closest one.
Okay. Hit it.
Hit it. I want a magic missile.
That is 13 points of magic missile damage. This thing looks like it is in bad shape as these missiles come flying into it.
Excellent.
Purple jets of goodness.
The first one of these will make an acrobatics check. And succeed. Love their acrobatics. And then it will try to stab Brianna with a dagger.
Man, Steve, always going after the PCs.
Brianna does an 8 hit.
No!
Alright. Nikolai.
Hello.
Hello.
Take him down, Nikolai.
Attack.
Which one? You gotta step into attack either one.
We
Either
make
the one
holes in
behind you
teeth.
or the one in front of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna step in and attack the one behind me.
Okay.
No.
That will actually hit with the crescendo and the additional from the music, and that will cut this one to pieces.
Well, that's all it takes, huh?
Body will collapse on the ground,
Okay.
creating more difficult terrain. The next one will go, and it will move up, and it will attack the stag. Natural 20, crit threat on the stag. I don't think, though, that a 19 is going to hit the stag, right?
No.
Alright, so just for regular damage. For 3 points of damage.
And what weapon is it using? And also,
It is a slashing and piercing weapon.
Okay.
So that will penetrate.
Yes. Any weapon that strikes you becomes stuck unless its wielder succeeds a reflex save.
Oh, damn! It will get
Damn.
stuck. But I'm gonna need a fort save from Katri.
Freaking...
Punishing.
Let's
That was
see
punishing.
here.
Punishing Patrick because you almost got him to lose his weapon.
No, that did. That was successful.
So petty.
Why can't I find this? I hate when things have poisons on them that aren't listed in the actual poisons list.
Oh, I thought this knife just also had tetanus on it.
No. That would be funny. Katri will fail.
Nothing but tetanus.
Katri is...
Tetanus too.
Why are we doing it this way? So weird. Katri is weakened. That means they are, I don't know if there's a weakened condition, but they are both sickened and fatigued.
There isn't a weakness, but I can put on second and
Okay. That one is dead. I'm going to take him out of the turn order. Constag.
very rude of me to do to my stag.
I know. I got you with tetanus. I got your stag with poison. To be fair, you took its weapon away.
True. I am going to move behind Nikolai myself.
Okay.
And then Katri is going to go for the one who still has the weapon.
All right. That is a miss. That is a hit, though. That is a hit. Yeah, good hits. Gort.
Okay, now these stairs that are turning, I know the image ends there, but does this tiles I'm on connect with these tiles where these 4 ghouls are here?
Yeah, you can wrap around there.
So if I came around, so I'm assuming the door is directly behind them.
Yeah.
Okay. Seems like a stupid thing. So on the opposite end of the image, if I did get up to here, would I be able to come onto the stage from behind them?
You can go through the backstage, yes. You assume, maybe.
I'm assuming.
That seems like it goes backstage. There is like a door there that leads back into somewhere. And if this is like any other theater, that should take you backstage.
Alright. Tactically, I'm going to do this. So, 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Wait, you said in a straight line I could do up to 4 times?
Yeah, if
that?
you only move in a straight line. If all you do is move in a straight line.
So if I run to here, from here to just off screen here, that should be...
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, okay, so, and I will run to that way. I'm heading for the door at this point. I'm going to see if I can close it.
Okay.
Trying to end the flood.
Yeah. The ghouls will continue to fill in. Brianna.
Alright. So, Brianna is going to use her, what is it? The tuning fork thing that she has. And she is going to try and do pleasurable vibration at this thing
Yes.
to try to attack her.
We'll try to save. It will fail and drop its weapon. The one with the sword will attack Katri. Does a 25 hit? 26? 26 hit.
Yep.
This will be 4, and I think it has to make a save, right, or lose its weapon?
Yep.
Take 5 points of damage, and its weapon will also stick. Jesus, what a terrible time to roll.
And its weapon
low.
is piercing.
Yep.
Okay.
Erasmus.
Okay. So we got
5.
so just to make sure I understand. No, I did the wrong tool. Gosh darn it. Okay, so that I'm pointing at, can you see the arrow that I'm pointing at?
That's a big pile of junk.
Oh, no, duh. Good thing I didn't magic this back.
Yep.
Okay. But this here is an enemy?
That is an enemy.
All right, Brianna, do you want me to magic missile that?
Yes, please.
Okay. Just want to make sure. I'm a little sleepy today. There we go.
Yep. 9, 13, 15. This one also looks in bad shape. Not bad enough shape to still make an attack, but at a penalty. Oh, that will super miss, unless your AC's a 14.
No.
Nikolai.
I'm gonna attack.
You're not...
Oh, wait.
You gotta move either step to the left or come over to the other one.
Oh, also, it's +2 this time
I need
around.
to step 1. Yep. You only need 5-foot step because you're large. That will actually hit this one.
Great.
With the +4. And that will easily kill it.
That's all.
Yep. This one will attack actually, that has fists.
It's gonna try and punch a stag.
It is not going to try to punch the stag. It's going to start screaming. Also, I need everybody within 10 feet of this one, by the way. I forgot about this. To give me a fort save. So, Nikolai, you would have needed to give it to me because you were 10 feet away from it when this would have happened. You'll do that for the next one. Right now, Nikolai, you are blinded for 3 rounds, so only 2 rounds remain. You still would have hit even with the blindness, but Brianna, I now need a check from you because this thing died adjacent to you.
Okay. Oh, God.
And Erasmus, I need one from you too because you are within 10 feet. 1 fort save, please.
I'm just dragging this out.
Yep, you're both blinded for 2 rounds. So all of you will lose your blindness in 2 rounds. Constag. There are giant bright flashes of light to the rear of you as the rest of the party goes blind, as half the party goes blind.
I'm sure they're fine. Katri is going to keep attacking.
All right.
We're making it. You know what I'm saying? We're making it.
One up top.
Yep. That will hit. Yep. 4. That will also hit, I believe. Hold on. Yep, that will hit with the bonus. With the bonuses. That will hit as well. This one looks in really bad shape. Gort.
Okay, since I can't go off the map, I'm assuming...
Yeah, you can go up to the door.
Okay, so I'm gonna get up to the door, and I'm gonna pull it shut.
Okay.
I'm assuming it has handles on
Yep,
the side.
you can pull it shut.
I'll pull it shut, and then I'm gonna take my rope out and
All right, and tie it off. The flow of the zombies will fade. These ones will get seated. No new zombies will pour in, but you will hear pounding on the doors. See the show! See the show!
5 gold each! Put it under the door!
Brianna.
Okay, so I am blinded.
Yep.
So I don't really know what I can do except continue to sing at this point. I don't.
Okay.
So that's what I'm just gonna keep my performance, and it should be +3.
Yep, bonus
now.
is 3 now. Alright. That'll take us to this one, who will draw out another short sword and attack. And miss. Erasmus. Blind old Erasmus. Got people blinded, gave him tetanus, made him point. Oh, that reminds me. Katri needs to give me another fort save real quick.
Great.
First, I'm going to act dramatic about being blind.
Okay.
I'm blind.
Katri is now disabled. That means that Katri can only take a standard action on their turn.
Oh.
All right, go ahead,
Okay.
Erasmus.
Is there an next one?
Sorry. Okay.
There is
so
a one
I-
for disabled. No, go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry.
So just-
No, that's all right. I certainly interrupted people. I go do some dramatics, and
Okay.
then there's not really much I can do when blind. Everything of mine is sight related.
Yep. Nikolai,
Can I attack blindly? That seems like a bad idea.
you need to know where you're going to. There's no one around you to
Right,
attack unless you want to
so-
attack your teammates.
Can I do spells blinded?
If they're touch, if they don't require a target other than you.
So like, True Strike I could do?
You could cast True Strike on yourself. Yeah?
That's all.
Alright. This one doesn't have another weapon, and it's just gonna kind of... it's actually gonna just step over. Constag.
Again, we could just make Katri not disabled. So, Katri. So.
You can see, by the way, this is actually, there's a visual element to this. So you can see that Katri is now bleeding from the eyes, bleeding from the ears, bleeding from the mouth.
You're a bastard, Steve. You're a bastard to do that to the MVP.
Fantastic. That's amazing. Attacking is still a standard action.
Attacking is still making a single attack is a standard action.
Okay, then Katri will single attack though.
Okay. That will hit. That will kill it. And when it does, I will need Katri and everyone within 20 feet of it. Let me see who that is. That will just be Katri, it looks like. And the guy next to it to give me a reflex save. Oh, that guy fails. Katri also fails. Cool. To the right one. That will be for... A small explosion of fire fills the area with fire, with quite a bit of fire. Everybody adjacent, or everybody within 20 feet takes 10 points of damage. Fire damage, that is. That cannot be reduced by damage reduction. You need elemental reduction for that.
So that's just Katri and the other guy?
Just Katri and the other guy.
Elemental?
Gort?
Okay. I'm assuming these guys over here and over here are not in line of sight.
No, they are not.
And the guys that are filing into the seats, they're not in red. They're like in...
They're like wearing rags of like brown and gray.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm going to come out to the middle stairs.
Okay. You'll hear the bellhops look at you and say, "Take your seat. Take your seat." And these two bellhops will move in and attack you. Does it? I think they're terrible attack, though.
That's my attack. My defense. Okay.
Does a 11 hit?
No.
How about a 5?
No.
That was some shitty rolls. Brianna.
Alright, Brianna is just going to touch herself and cure light wounds.
Alright.
Is now really the time for that?
I mean, it's always the time for that. I'm the bard.
This one will disappear. Erasmus. One more round of blindness left.
I'm going to continue to engage in histrionics.
Okay. Nikolai, one more round of blindness left. You're muted.
Gonna wait with my spell for next turn.
Alright. I need a... Oh no, that's on the next initiative. This guy is going to move to here. Actually, thinking about how this works, this guy is going to... This guy's going to charge at Konstag. Taking an AO from the stag. That will hit. That will take him down in this square here. And when he does, I will need anyone within 10 feet of him. So unfortunately, just the stag to give me it's just the damage you always take. To take 7 points of sonic damage.
Very rude. You're being very mean to the stag for no reason.
And the stag needs to give me a fort save.
Somebody's DMing is getting a bad Yelp review.
The stag is now also deafened. And
Star was good, but don't hurt the stag too much.
it is now your initiative, Constag. I will need you to give me one more fort save for the stag. Okay. The stag is still conscious, but the blood is pouring out of it now.
This is horrible.
As we start the next round, the scenery will change. The trees will collapse and create more unstable terrain as they kind of fall over. The background will shift and swirl, and inside you will now be looking at a cave, a deep, dark cave, but with like these homes made out of stalagmites and stalactites. And out of the like background, you will see crawling out several ant-like creatures.
Are they golden?
One of them is painted gold. And the others are painted silver.
Huh.
Wow, that's a big ant.
No, I think you know what they are.
Yeah.
They're giants.
They are giants.
Are they made to look like them, or are they actually...
They are like painted, like they are painted, and they like have like little like scraps of metal attached all over their body to try to make them look like what they are not.
So I get my sight, and then what I see is these like homemade Formians.
These homemade Formians, yes.
Okay, let's go.
The great value Formians.
I'm
The
gonna go.
great value Formians.
I'm just gonna go to whoever's near me and go. You would wonder who would take the time to put together such a shoddy Formian costume.
Well, you don't know what Formians are, sir. They don't cover those. I guess actually you do, because you saw the image of the one Formian. I gotta paint this one gold.
We met them, right?
Yeah. This one comes from stage center. So I guess this is actually stage center. And let me color it gold.
What's the movie about the big ants? Is it them or they? Anybody know?
I don't know. This ant is
Thank you.
huge.
Hmm.
Right, Gort.
James,
All
I'm
right.
glad you're here, because if not, I'd have nobody. I'd have nobody. Just
All right. All right. I am going to rage.
Yep.
Because now is the time for raging. The time of raging is upon us. Strength raging. And then I am going to, because I want to, because I have Vital Strike.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to Vital Strike this guy right here with my staff.
All right.
You're going to click on me first, right? No,
Yep.
So how am I going to do that?
Just roll it and then roll your damage twice, and I'll take only the dice roll off of it.
All right. I don't get both attacks, though, when I Vital
Correct.
Strike.
You only get one attack.
All right. So,
That will hit.
and
And then roll it
damage
again. So that's plus an additional 3 points of damage. So a total of 9. Those ghouls will attack you back.
Okay.
21 to hit.
Oh, no. Because I have crowd control, which says bonus
Alright.
attacks. And hang on, when I'm adjacent to two, I get a +1. That gives me 21, so that's exact. So yes.
All right, for 4 points of damage and give me a fort save. Fort saves all around.
-4 and a 40 save. Fort save. Where are you at? There you are. Do me good. Thank you.
Oh. Another 21 from the other one.
Another hit. Okay.
2 18s in a row for 7 points of damage and give me another fort save.
7. Another fort save. Where's my fort button? Why can't I find it somewhere? Boom. Thank you.
You are fine. Brianna.
All right. So can I can see this round or?
Yeah. This is the round you become able to see.
All right. Is there a knowledge check? Are these Formians for sure, or are they like?
They're giant ants.
Okay.
They look like ants. They don't look like Formians. They look like ants.
Okay. So what? A knowledge nature to kind of know.
Yeah. Knowledge nature. Yeah, they're giant ants. They're immune to mind affecting. They have scent, tremor sense, dark vision. Those back ones are probably night ants, so they have some defensive abilities when adjacent to each other. And the bigger one is also immune to mind affecting, but it has a very, very toxic poison that will sap strength. The smaller ones also have a poison, but it's slightly less toxic that can sap strength.
Okay. I would definitely be letting the party know what I know.
Yep.
All right, and so I'm going to. Let's see how. Oops. Oh yeah. So I'm going to move forward, and I'm going to give Nikolai heroism.
All right. That's going to take us to Erasmus.
All right. We're gonna blast some giants.
Yep. Which one?
I don't know which one I'm more annoyed with, the gold one or the. Let's go for the far one. Can I hit the far one?
The farthest one? You'll use your Sonic Blast only 30 feet?
Magic Mystical.
Oh, yeah. You can.
Firing away?
14, 18. No. 16. You hurt that ant back there. Eraz. Oh, I didn't roll these into initiative. Hold on. They don't get.
Oh yeah.
They don't have no
that's
initiative. They most
I
certainly
think
don't
that
have
means
no
they
initiative.
have to miss their turn.
Nope, it
Okay.
certainly does not. 1, 2.
I heard ants don't like the taste of stag, so they won't be attacking the stag at all.
The ants go marching one by one. Hurrah, hurrah.
Hurrah.
This ant is gonna move over to here and attack the stag.
That's completely unnecessary, I think.
And it probably is, but does a 12 hit the stag?
No.
The next ant will charge in and attack the stag. Or move in and attack the stag. 23 to hit the stag.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I did these out of order. This one would have moved into here. Oops, wrong die. Wrong die. For 8 points of damage.
Is it piercing?
It is a bite, so no, its mandibles don't really pierce; they crush.
Okay.
But I do get to try to grapple Katri. Does a Jesus Christ, does a 30 beat Katri CMD?
Okay, it's just a song. I was just checking to make sure there was nothing I was missing. What did you say the number was?
Does a 30 beat Katri CMD?
Yeah.
Katri is pulled into the mandibles of the ant.
No.
No,
You've got to be kidding.
Nikolai.
Unacceptable.
The giants are eating Khatri.
No!
Is it the golden one?
Oh, I forgot the golden one. Yeah, hold on. The golden one would have stepped forward. Actually, it doesn't even need to step forward, I think.
It
'cause
would have
it's reach.
surrendered.
Nope.
Golden one got tetanus, I thought.
The golden one actually does need to save against tetanus. It actually does fail. It does get tetanus. I'll deal with that when it becomes time for it to deal with the tetanus. This thing has reach of 10 feet. So yeah, it does have to step in a little bit. But it will attack the healer.
Look, all that matters to me is that it got
With a
tetanus.
bite.
Okay, it can attack me.
I can die happy knowing one of the ants.
Does
got
an
that.
18 hit Constag?
Yeah.
Constag take 18 points of damage. And does a... Oh, that's such a low roll. Does a 21 beat your CMD?
Yep.
Welcome to the mouth of an ant.
Hooray.
That guy should be off the map.
Is it actually my turn now, or?
Yes. Sorry.
So I need to step in if I want to hit this golden ant.
Yep, need to take a 5-foot step in.
Okay. And I still have my true strike now that I'm not
Yep.
blind. So 23. No, fuck, that doesn't work.
It does not work. That
God
is...
damn it!
Your true strike is cursed.
Damn.
It's real fucking shitty.
Alright, Constag, you are in the mandibles of this ant.
What can I do here?
Try to escape, or try to cast a spell with concentration.
Wait. Oh.
Or be chewed on. One of
Could I
the
have
three.
cast a spell after?
I would
You
go.
can also-
Yeah, you can attempt to cast a spell if you wanted to.
Okay, I'm gonna do true strike again. for
Okay.
next time.
It's got
Also
it's got Constag held, so
Oh.
Can I attempt to cast Thorn Body on myself?
sure. Give me a concentration check. Yeah, that is a success. You can cast Thorn Body right on the dot, actually.
And since it already grappled me, does it still take the damage?
I believe so. Let me double check here. Yeah, basically, while it's holding you, they'll like spine out. Roll me the 2d6.
Did you say spine up?
Spine out.
It's 2d6 plus 1.
I know, but all she gets
Okay.
rolls the 2d6. It's actually 2d6 plus 7.
Oh, okay.
So
Not bad.
14. Gort.
All right.
Oh wait, Khatri needs to give me a fort
Yep.
save. Khatri will
course.
fall down, fall limp in the maw of the ants.
Uh-huh.
Khatri can no longer act, and your connection to Khatri feels lost. Gort.
Okay, we're gonna continue to wail on this guy right here.
Yep.
All right. So we're just gonna beat
Is there
on
a
him with the
reason
staff
we
now.
haven't been healing Contra? Is it because we have to get the butcher or something?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm asking people.
Okay.
already, not you.
Well, we're over. we're over.
That will hit Gort.
Okay,
I'm
that
trying to
one's
figure it out.
this. And then second attack, -5.
Yep. That will also hit.
And that's another 8.
Nice. That will take it down. The other one will attack back. Take a seat. 12, I'm assuming, doesn't hit.
No,
We'll try with its claws now. Oh, 4 and a 3. Okay.
no,
Nope.
and no.
This one's going to start moving over because you're not taking your seat and being belligerent. 40, 60. Brianna.
Okay, so All right, so Brianna is going to trying to see. Oh, I know. Well, let's see. Yeah, I can cast that at range. Right? Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Brianna is going to cast Grease on Comstock.
Okay.
So
We'll give her a bonus versus the... Let's see. Yeah, give her a +10 on bonus on escape artist checks. Erasmus.
All right. Is everybody injured?
Yeah.
Everybody has taken some amount of damage, including the unconscious dead people around you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very good. Is Katri's dead?
I don't know.
he's limp. We don't, and only Comstock knows that she doesn't feel the connection anymore.
Okay, well, I move myself there. That'll hit every one of our party members.
Sure. Do you have selective channeling?
I don't, but I thought it said, oh, no, that's 5th ed. Okay.
Yep.
I didn't know these were actual live humans. That's why
They are living creatures, yeah. They're not Formians. They are giants.
Okay, then I will move here and I will aim, start shooting at these giants that are...
Well, right now you're adjacent to the most giant of the giants.
Oh, that's true.
The giant golden one.
I don't want to be right there then. I guess I will Sonic Blast that one then.
All right, you want to move back to where you were?
Yeah. Thank you for reminding me about selective channel.
Yep.
I didn't want to heal the rest of them.
That will hit the giant. It will try to save. Oh no, come on, you have a crazy high fort save. Oh, that actually does succeed, okay. That is beat by 1, so it will take half. That's still really good damage. Whoops. God damn it. Alright. These ants are gonna move in and attack Nikolai. First ant, ooh, gets a 26 to hit Nikolai.
Ouch!
Yep.
You got defenses.
Oh, yeah, duh.
You got
I just haven't gotten attacked this whole
D5
combat, so-
first. That will hit, so images. That will fail to hit. Next one will move in. 18 to hit.
Yep, that is the AC.
Past the blur. Doesn't get past an image. This one's actually going to eat the body of Konstag or Katri.
What?
Yeah. And the big one is going to keep on Konstag. Konstag, a 22 to hit. Or 22, yeah. I'm sorry, that's versus grapple. So add 10 to your CMD also, but this is a 28 versus your CMD.
Yep.
It will deal you 18 more points of damage as it squishes you in its mandibles.
But does it take the damage from thorns now? Or...
It does, because it succeeded a grapple check. Roll me to the 2d6. So 10 points of damage. Nikolai.
Okay, I'm gonna try attacking the thing, and I have hope that I will not zero out again.
Yep,
So that's a 36.
that will hit.
Whatever bonuses.
And take
Is
a
in-
big chunk out of this. It is immune to mind affecting.
And then I can't do mirror images again until my last one is gone.
I mean, you can reset them if you want to, but
It doesn't make sense to waste one.
all right. Cons. Oh, sorry. Got more?
I probably should have told you before. But would Frostbite or Shocking Grasp work on it too?
Yes.
Or are those mind affecting?
They're not mind affecting. Did you cast one of them?
Yeah,
Okay.
I cast a spell, but then I was trying to figure out which one.
Well, then you need a concentration check because you're within. Yeah, there you go. And actually, when you do this, you get another attack because it's a touch spell. So you're trying to deliver it. That will hit. So add that damage as well. And that will take the queen down. Actually,
So does she let go of...
she will drop Constog.
Okay, good.
And it is with that the other ants will like run back into the wall. And once more, the background will start to slowly change. You will be in this walled-off gray area and suddenly the lighting dims very, very darkly. And from out of the wall will come a very large creature wearing a crown upon his head. And wielding a massive axe with horns and an angry expression. A minotaur. And we will find out how you do against the minotaur next week. Good night, everyone. Thanks for watching.